Happy Friday! It is me, Donnie B. Donnie Baker here with you, LPR Sound Foundation. Welcome into the live. This is going to be the final live of 2024. I know it's sad. Stop crying. You're going to be fine. Now, look, we're taking next week off. That's all. We're just, look, we may or may not be on vacation next week. So there's that. No, look, I just figured, look, we'll just put this together with the company Christmas party. So this is the company, I am the company, and this is my Christmas party. You guys usually see me drink from a mug or a tumbler in this case. Sponsored by Yeti. I'm just kidding. They don't sponsor it. I bought this punk. But no, this if you guys don't have a mug that you use all the time, this one's great for cold beverages or warm beverages. So you'll never know what's in this one today because this is our company Christmas party. Merry Christmas, company. So I wanted to talk to y'all today. Hey, if anybody's here, let me know in the comments that you're here and we'll give a shout out to you. We'll let you know that we're thinking about you and we might even say Merry Christmas or something to you. But no, today, look, I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things, man. I got a couple of points. The New Year's coming up, man, and this is always a good time to. It's always a good time to do things and get ready for a new, fresh start, and basically cleaning stuff up and getting ready to hit the ground running and be successful and be better than you were last year. So look back on what you did last year that worked. Do that again, but bigger. Look back on last year, what sucked, and don't do that ever again. It's simple rules, man. It's just simple rules. But I got a couple of tips I want to share with you on how you can help make your new year coming up better. Maybe you could take on some of these tips and put it into your daily sequence and it might make you more successful than you are now. There's that. So I wanted to run this down to you real quick. There's like 5 or 6 whatever little points that I wanted to touch on today. Some of them, we're going to expand on them a little bit more in the coming year. We do have some changes coming up, which I'll talk to you about in a little bit. But there are going to be some changes to how we do things and where we do things and when we do things. This included the Friday Lives included. Now, what Friday Lives are for is I'm here live with you. You see the little button there that says that I'm live, but I'm here live to answer your questions. Anything about anything, whether it's business, personal, growth, learning, whatever it is you want to know from me. If I know the answer, if I can help you in any way, I'm here to help. So let me know, again, reach out in the comments there and let me know. I can see all your comments. I don't know if I see the ones from Twitch. Joe, if you're here and you're on Twitch, leave a comment on Twitch and let me see if it comes up on my thing here so I can see it. I don't know if anybody here is from Twitch today, but if you are here on Twitch, leave me a comment real quick. Just say hello, and I'll see if it comes up so I can see it. I'm not really sure if I can see it on my system. I don't monitor the Twitch. Maybe I should monitor the Twitch instead of the. I monitor YouTube just to make sure I can see myself because I like to see myself and that kind of thing. So let me see if I can run over to the Twitch thing real quick and see if I see it. I'm gonna do that while I'm talking to you. I'll do that. So what I do want to run down a couple of these little tips for you real quick and let you know that there's some things that you should put into your daily, weekly, monthly schedule that you normally do. Like I have a daily. Everybody's got a daily thing. You wake up, you exercise a little bit, you get some coffee, you have some breakfast, then you go to the office. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? What's the first thing you do when you get to the office? You start up your computer, you check your emails, you make some more coffee. It's all about the coffee, to tell you the truth. But no, I mean that's part of it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot. And then what else was I gonna say? Yeah. I'm still trying to do I'm trying to do like this is the thing too, man. I'm trying to do 42 things at once. Not really working out for me, is it? Let me see. Email. I'll get it. I got to talk to myself while I do these things because Verify it's you. Of course it's me. Who else is going to be trying to get into my emails? So, well, what I want to talk to you about is one of these things. It's called I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but it's called the 80-20 rule, otherwise known as the Pareto principle. Pareto, Pareto. Uh, the Pareto principle. And what this basically says is that 80% of your outcome comes from 20% of stuff you do, or the causes of things that you do. So 80% of your outcome comes from 20% of what you do, your focus. But imagine if you focused more of that 20% on more. The 80% would be more, wouldn't it? I mean, that's how the principle kind of works, that 80% of your outcome comes from 20% of the causes. So that's just something to think about when you're thinking about doing things that like, you're hoping for an outcome. Okay, you send an email, you're hoping that an email comes back with the answer that you were looking for. Let's say you send an email to support for a thing you use, okay, and you're hoping for something to come back that's favorable, or tells you how to do the thing that you're looking to do. So if you don't send the email, you're not going to get any return. You're not going to get an outcome. So you got to think about sending that. You know what I mean? Send a message. I'm just going to say hello. I'm sending a message from Twitch. Oh, now it wants me to sign up. Bro. Joe, if you're on here, man, could you I don't have time to sign up to the Twitch, whatever. But yeah, if you could just shoot an email from the Twitch, or shoot a message from the Twitch, that'd be great. So, another thing that I find that's really helpful. So basically, all right, back to the Pareto principle. Basically, there's a book, and it's actually right there. It's called The Go-Giver, and it's by hang on. Sorry, I didn't mean to run off on you. This is one of the greatest books ever. Bob Burg and David Mann, The Go-Giver. If you guys have not read this, it's a really small book, so it's easy to read. It's quick. It's simple. But bro, the lessons you get from reading this book it's unbelievable. Basically, there's 5 or 6 rules that they talk about in here, right? And one of the rules states that if you want to make more money, you got to do more stuff. Okay. If you want to make more money, you got to help more people. You got to reach out to more people. That's how it works. Now, a lot of times too, I've heard this before. Here's Joe. I've heard this before. Joe, if you're there and if you could send a message to me from Twitch to see if it shows up, that'd be great. I see that. Oh, those are coming from Twitch. Never mind. I see that they do come from Twitch. Great. So if you're on Twitch, you're watching me on Twitch right now, go ahead and shoot me a message. Shoot a question if you got a question. Okay. And I'll be sure to get to it. So here's another. Missed that one, didn't we? I'll remove from Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm not going to ban you, man. I don't know who this is. I'm not gonna ban Joe. So no. What was I saying? There's yeah. So if you need to make more money, reach more people. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. That there's a falsehood that says that if you want to make more money, you got to work more hours. No, you want to work less hours. What? Yeah, you want to work, and we're gonna talk about this too. I mean, some of what we talk about doing is not working more, but working less to save time for more of what you want to do. And the goal is to one, make more money, but 2, work less, so your quality of life is better. And this is a lot of the stuff we're going to focus on going forward in 2025 is helping you grow your business so that you can actually not have to work as much. I mean, think about it, man. You guys, if anybody here's got a regular job, like a 9 to 5, well, all right, so if you work overtime, you know, basically they you put you in another tax bracket, and you actually make less money because they take more money out in form of taxes. You know what I mean? And that's counterintuitive to why you would work extra. Stop killing yourself to make. Well, first of all, stop trading your time for money, because that's not what it is. You should trade your time for you and doing what you want to do. And this is some of the stuff we're going to talk about on this live. The live thing here is all about business. This is what we do. We're going to talk about our business. Yeah, okay, our business is audio. Our business is music. Our business is studios. That's what we do. But to focus on any business, really, I mean, if you're selling T-shirts, same thing. If you need to sell more T-shirts, you got to get your T-shirts in front of more people, and you get in front of more people, and you're obviously going to sell more T-shirts. I mean, it makes sense. So that's some of the stuff we're going to talk about in the upcoming year. We're gonna focus on these things, especially on the business. Now, talking about the YouTube channel, the LPR Sound Foundation YouTube channel. I'm splitting this into basically two different playlists. Okay, on Mondays we're going to talk about business stuff. We're going to talk about how the tools that can help you build your business faster, to things that you can do to to help grow your business, ways that you can help get more clients, whatever it is you need to do. That's what we're going to talk about on Mondays. Now on Thursday's going to be basically coaching for tech stuff. Like let me show you how this EQ works. Let me show you a great way to use a compressor on some female vocals. Then we're gonna focus Thursdays on doing stuff that we do as audio engineers, music producers, studio owners, building studios, designing patch bays. What's the best microphone for this? What's the best thing for that? That kind of stuff. That's what we're gonna focus on Thursdays. Then the other days of the week, they're gonna be. I haven't really figured it out the schedule yet, but I think Tuesdays are gonna be shorts for TikTok and YouTube, whatever. We're gonna come up. I'm gonna show you my calendar here in a minute. We're gonna talk about the calendar here in a minute. So the next thing, well, right now, let's talk about that right now. Time blocking for your calendar. Dude, block some time for you on your calendar. And this is important. Whether you take an hour in the morning and go for a walk, outside, get some air, clear your head, think about what you're going to do for the day. Time block, but block it on your calendar. Block it on your calendar so nobody can take up that time in your space. Because what happens? And I'm guilty of this as well as everyone else. But what happens is you block off some time. You're like, oh, I'm gonna take some time off. I'm gonna take off the afternoon. And then somebody calls, go, yo, man, I want to get in the studio. Okay, cool. You're gonna pay me $50. Cool, come on over. No, you need to take the time. You need to say, no, sorry, I'm booked. So you got to learn to say no, man. And stop saying yes to everything, because you can burn out. You can get overwhelmed. There might be too much. There's a lot of factors involved. So you really do have to time block. Let me show you some time blocking. Let me see if it's on my calendar here. I'll have to hide my logo so you don't see it. Yeah, look. This kind of can't really see it. Let me get over here so I can put the mouse on it. Yeah, you see the mouse here, right? This is a time block. I've just got it marked as busy. And what it says is that what I've told everyone is that I have a meeting. Okay? A meeting at the library or Starbucks. I'm not really sure where I'm going yet. But this is what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't have anything booked. This is Christmas week. Christmas week is like our slowest week ever. But even here, if you look here, I did have some time blocking here. We had to go to the post office the other day. So I time blocked on that. And that's a big thing, man, is that you have to block the time. Otherwise, someone could have called, well, honestly, in my case, someone could have booked the studio. We have an automated booking system, which again, we're going to talk about more in the new year, because it's pretty cool. I know there's a couple of y'all out there that have been asking for the masterclass. It's coming, bro. There's just so much. And every time I start to record a little bit of the masterclass, I'm like, oh, I gotta tell them about that. Oh, man, I can't wait to show them this. So it's just getting deeper and deeper, man. We might need to cut this thing up into 3 different parts or something, man. I don't know. But it's coming. The masterclass for Traft is coming if you guys have been waiting on that. Make sure here, let me throw this up here for Joe. Joe saying check out ES Audio for more pics and news from the studio. Yes, you can do that. Yeah, the website, we try to keep up with the website. We try to keep up with the news on the website. And that's another thing. You can time block for that. You can say, okay, on, this part of the day I'm going to work on emails. This part of the day I'm going to work on the bookkeeping. On this part of the day I'm going to spend an hour a day working on the website. I'm going to spend, 30 minutes a day responding to emails from the day before. Whatever. You need to have a schedule, man. And you need to stick to that schedule. Don't just go, okay, yeah, come on over to the studio, man. We're not busy. Come on over. No. Set the day up for a win. Here's another point you can take. Set the day up for a win. A couple of ways you can think about this. Set it up all right. I have a thing I do every morning. I like to eat my breakfast. I usually get up super early before anybody else. So it's just me, and I have my coffee, have my breakfast, and I'll basically watch something we have an iPad. I'll watch an old TV show or something on the iPad while I eat. But then, before I finish that up, I check the day's weather. I know it sounds weird, man, but I just want to know what I'm dealing with when I walk outside. I just want to look at it, see, oh, is it cloudy today? Is it going to be, what's the temperature going to be? It's just, I know it's a tiny little thing and it probably takes 10 seconds to look at, but that's just one of the things I do, it's a ritual, and I've just done it for decades, and that's just how it works. Not that I've had an iPad for decades, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, set your day up for a win. Do something that's for you that you truly enjoy, whether it's getting up and stretching or exercising a little bit. Maybe do some push-ups, before you go into the kitchen, start making your breakfast, so yeah, get a ritual that you love, that you do. Maybe you like to go to the local coffee shop, have a coffee and a bagel, and it's you see the same people every day when you go there. There's the guy that's reading the sports section of the newspaper, and then there's the two older ladies that meet there for breakfast every day, and you see they're gossiping about the other lady that didn't show up. You know what I mean? There's that. So make that your ritual, man. Find something that you do all the time and make that a priority. Put it on your calendar. On this day at this time, I'm going to do this thing. Okay. Throughout your day, you can start to batch your tasks that you have to do. There's normal tasks that you do every day. Let's say that you like to post on Instagram every day at about the same time. Same kind of vibe, man. It's like a ritual kind of thing. You start looking at your phone, you're going, oh, I could show somebody the picture of my cat from yesterday. Do that. But batch it with some other tasks that are similar. Let's say that you also look at a couple of YouTube videos. You like to go, let's say you do a TikTok thing. You want to go post something on TikTok. Put them all together. Why don't you post, let's say you post a 30-minute YouTube video, like I do a YouTube video every Monday, okay? And then going forward, it's going to be every Monday and every Thursday. Why don't I take some of the video that I made for the Monday and cut it out and make it for a short or make it for a TikTok? I can post them at the same time, right? But I'm batching my tasks. Now, also what I'm doing there is I'm adding to my 80-20 rule. Because I'm adding more stuff that I do that can attract more business so I'm doing it at the same time. So it's not like I'm taking more time to have to do stuff, right? I'm taking 60 seconds, a little tidbit of something that I talked about on Monday, and I'm throwing it out on YouTube as a short. I'm throwing it out on TikTok. I'm putting it on Instagram as a reel, all at the same time. I make one post, they go to all 3 different places. Okay? So that's batch tasking. I'm saving how much time am I saving? You know what I mean? Maybe grab a quote that inspires you. Maybe a Mark Twain quote or something. I don't know, you guys get the emails for this thing. That I always grab a quote, throw it on there. I think it might be inspiring, so I throw a quote on there. But maybe take a quote and just throw it out on Instagram real quick. Make that part of your day. What does it take? A minute? 60? It takes up, 2 minutes to do that. Come on. It's just going to start again, part of that 80-20 stuff. You know what I mean? A weekly reflection. At the end of the week, maybe look back and say, okay, what was some stuff that worked really well, this week? What was some stuff that I did that worked really well? Oh, you know what? I threw that thing out on Instagram, the reel out on Instagram, and like within an hour I got a call for a new client. Bro, let me do that again next week. Look back on the week, see what worked. Also, see what didn't work. See what did not work for you. Oh man, I got involved in this. I started watching this series, while I was eating my lunch on Netflix, and it was really good, man. So I just kept going next. Next thing I know, 3 hours has gone by and I haven't done a thing. Yeah, don't stop. That's one you need to not do again. Okay, so weekly reflection, look back on what worked, do more of that. Look back on what didn't work, don't do it again. I mean, these are basic things I'm telling you. I'm not telling you anything new. You've heard these things before. I actually got them from someone else, and I'm telling you. So there you go. Again, let's say that you look. I've got one, dude. I've got one of these things going on right now. I've got a project that I have to get done by January 21st. In my mind, I've only got 4 weeks. I've got less than 4 weeks to get this done. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm kind of overwhelmed with it. It's a lot of work. Okay? But a way to not procrastinate on it because it's overwhelming to me is that I take it in micro actions. I break it down into little tiny things. Okay, if I just take a little bit of time and I work on this one thing and I get the one thing accomplished, now that one's done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's finished. Okay? And so that's a micro action. And I'm finding by coming up with these little micro actions, my overwhelm isn't as great because I'm like, oh, okay, I only got to do this one little thing today. I only have to focus on getting this one little part done. I have to make some thumbnails for the 4 things that I have to do. So I have to go into Canva, make the thumbnails, and then export them and then import them into the thing. Okay. That's an overall part of what I have to do. But if I look at the big picture of everything that I have to do, oh my gosh, I don't want to do it because it's a lot of stuff. It's overwhelming, right? But if I just look at the thing where I go like, oh, okay, I only got to make one little thumbnail and export it. That's easy. I got that one done. Oh, shoot, that one was easy. Let me do the other one. Okay, so micro actions. So if you feel overwhelmed of a project that you're working on or a task that you got to do, try some micro actions. Figure out some micro actions that you can do just to, what is it they say? A journey of 10,000 miles starts with one step. Yeah, okay, take the step, bro. Go. Again, not telling you anything you don't already know, man. I don't know why I gotta remind myself about this stuff all the time, but I do. Dude, you have friends, family, acquaintances that know how to do stuff. That's all I'm saying. Leverage your people, your tools, and more specifically, automation. Leverage these people, leverage these tools, and leverage this automation. So, okay, you got to do some thumbnails for your YouTube thing, right? Canva is a tool. You can save presets in your Canva. So leverage that tool, the preset in your Canva, so that it works every time. You just got to go to the thing, change the name, change the date, boom, you're done. Leverage the people. People that are really good at putting together websites. You're not very good with websites. So call your dude. Call your chick. Go, hey, would you mind showing me an easy way to do this? Oh, yeah, it's real quick. Let me show you. Click, 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 click. Boom. You're done. You leverage the people that you know, leverage the tools that you have, and then, dude, you want to talk about leveraging for your business, bro. We're going to talk a lot about automation coming up. The more you can automate, the better that 80/20 rule gonna run for you. You know, I mean, seriously. Mm, let's not even get. I don't even want to talk about it too much. Let's talk. Well, let's touch on it. The Traft calendar booking system, any booking system that you can find that works for booking you or booking your services that you offer. You know, let's say you offer a studio. Let's say you offer recording services. You know, right now somebody's got to DM you. They got to find you on Instagram first of all. Then they have to DM you. You have to be by your phone. You have to have your phone on you all the time, so you get the DM. Okay. Then you have to figure out who it is, what they want, and you go. Now you got to go to your calendar and go. Okay, well he wanted to book in tonight, but I've already got a session booked tonight. So now I need to DM the guy and go, hey, I'm already booked tonight. How about tomorrow? So now you got to wait till the guy or the girl gets that DM and goes, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm already booked tomorrow. I can't do it tomorrow. What about Saturday? Okay. But now, by the time that whole exchange has happened, somebody has already booked you on Saturday, and you got to go back to the whole starting. No, sorry, I can't because now somebody just booked me on Saturday. You might lose a client, but let's say that you had a booking system. Even from your Instagram, you can go to a landing page in your bio that is the booking system. And right there, somebody could see, oh, he's got Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock available. Let me book it. They didn't even have to contact you. It's all automated. Also on that automated system is they pay a deposit. Now you've collected money. You haven't done, you're working. You're working with another client in the other studio. You haven't done a thing. And now you're getting paid. You're asleep. And somebody books you for next week and they pay a deposit. Bro, you just got paid. You were napping and you got paid. Automation is your friend. And we're gonna really push this and talk about this. There's so much more of automation that we could talk about. And we're gonna dive deep into it. We're gonna dive deep into it in the new year because automation is the way that you have to go. And I'm not talking about AI. I'm not talking about AI. I'm not talking about having AI mix your songs for you. No. What I'm talking about is having your automations that you set up run your business behind the scenes. So it frees you up to do what you do, you know, and to be you. So that's kind of all I got for that part of stuff, man. I did have some well, yeah, these are kind of never mind. These are kind of personal for my goals for some. I've been writing down my like I keep a journal or a notebook. You can see I got notes on the back page, notes on this page. But that's some of the I was reading some of the notes from for today for you. But yeah, I've got some personal. I'm writing down my personal goals for 2025, and one of my goals is to do better with my agenda for batch tasking. I kind of suck at that, and the other thing that I kind of suck at is the overwhelming project of moving. I'm having to move one website from one host to another, but the only way to do I can't move it. I have to copy and paste each piece, and it's a lot. There's a lot going on in there. There's a lot of moving parts to the website that I have to move over. What anyway? Looking at the overall picture, of that it's overwhelming. It's a lot. So, but I'm taking it in micro tasks, and that's what's helping me get it done. That's the thing I got to get done by January 21st. So I've actually given myself the January 20th. It has to be done. So that's my date. That's when I got to get it done, and hopefully I got it all done by then. We'll see, but you guys will know. So I'll keep you informed on that. But yeah, we're gonna definitely dive a lot deeper into automation throughout the new year because that's I think is gonna help you. That's gonna help you guys grow. Gonna help you get bigger and better. So any questions, comments, or concerns while we're here at our lovely Christmas party? I mean, you guys should interact. Joe, I appreciate you hanging out. Is there anyone else here who wants to ask a question or leave a comment? Just know that we are not going to be here next week. So we're going to skip a week. I got my calendar right here. I can look at it. And the reason I'm not going to be here next week is I'm doing I guess I could share that with you. I take a couple of hours and I go somewhere else. I go to, like I said on the, you guys see the notes. Hang on here, I'll share the notes with you again. My calendar. You see the notes there. It says that I'm gonna go to either the library or Starbucks. And what I do, and I do this every year. I do this. I take probably 4 or 5 hours. And I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna leave my office for the day. I'm not gonna be in my environment because in my environment I get distracted. I'm like, ooh, let me turn that up. Oh, you listen to that song. Turn it, whatever. So I get distracted with it. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. And then but I go somewhere else. I'm either gonna go to the library or Starbucks or something, and I'm gonna work on my agenda for the year. I'm gonna work on my ideas for my YouTube channel. I'm gonna work on the ideas for how I can automate something that I got going on a little bit better, and I'm gonna write these things down. But the thing is that you got to get out of your regular environment. You got to get out of your day to day. Go somewhere else. Go to if you can afford it or you want to, maybe go get a hotel at the beach or something. Spend the night and just you, work on you. And I don't know. For me, I think last year I went to Starbucks, and I hung out for a couple hours just doing the just coming up with the thing, and it was amazing, man. I came up with like 6 months of YouTube stuff, man. Every week I came up with like 6 months of ideas, and I acted on those ideas. And so yeah, it works. It works. But you got to get out of your environment. I found that getting out of your regular day-to-day environment is part of the key of that, you know? So yeah, going forward, I'm gonna spend a lot more time working on automations for you. Sharing the automations with you, because I mean, the more stuff you can automate in your business, the more time you're gonna have for you. And the more time you have for you, the better you're gonna feel, the better you're gonna be, the you know, and in the end, it's gonna save you time, effort, energy, and money. It's gonna help you grow. So I did want to there was something else I wanted to talk to you about, but uh I forget what it is now. Joe distracted me with the thing with the I don't know if I showed you this, but yeah, Santa Claus is here. That's what it is. We're having Christmas a little early this year. So actually tomorrow is Christmas for us, for me. And we're gonna also do another one on regular Christmas Day on Wednesday. So no, our son is he's taking a trip, so he's not going to be around for Christmas. He's not going to come visit us for Christmas. They're doing their own thing. So we're having Christmas with the boy tomorrow. So it should be fun, man. We're gonna have a Christmas dinner. Not traditional. We're having we're gonna have red beans and rice. And if they don't like it, that just means there's more for me. You know what I mean? So now it's gonna be a good day, man. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do our traditional mom shop. You know, where we go out and hang out and have lunch and come back and wrap presents, and it's just fun, man. It's just a cool day. So Christmas this time of year is all about family, friends, so there you go. So I appreciate all you guys. Appreciate you for hanging out with me, and there's more to talk about, and we're going to talk about that in the upcoming weeks, months, year. So let's go forth and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm excited for you for this year. There's a lot coming up. There's a lot of changes. A lot of changes coming, but we're gonna stay ahead of it. You know, uh, we're all gonna be able to stay ahead of it, because I'm out here fighting a good fight for y'all too. So if you guys are ready, and there's no more questions, comments, or concerns, let's go ahead and get out of here. I've held you 5 minutes longer than I anticipated, and I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. And Joanne says happy 2025, and it's a green face smiling. These Samsung people, man, I don't know how they navigate life. I really don't. I'm just playing, man. I'm not trying to be mean, but green face waving, green face smiling. There you go. All right, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. My name again is let me run that by you one more time. My name is Donnie Baker, and I'm the founder of LPR Sound Foundation. I'm also one of the owners of ES Audio Recording Studios in lovely Los Angeles. Don't let me say that. Don't let me say lovely Los Angeles. It's just Los Angeles. There you go. So ES Audio Recording Studios, and we'll see y'all next year, man. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. I'm excited for everything that we got coming up. Everything I got coming up for you is gonna be awesome. I'm super excited to bring it to you. Can't wait to share with you. So we will see you next year. Donnie B, I'm out. Peace. Oh, wait, I got the outro. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Sorry. I know I almost got rid of you. This is what I was going to tell you. All these time every Friday, I get a copyright strike from YouTube for a song that I play in the intro and the outro. So I've had to change the song. I changed it to a song that I own. So yeah, copyright strike me now, bitches. I bought the song from a royalty. We pay for royalty-free songs to be able to use in productions. But for some reason, I'm getting a copyright strike every week. It's so stupid. YouTube, do better. We'll see you guys next time. My name is Donnie B, and I'm out. Peace.